2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Give me a second, guys. Come on. Live, yes I am. Very good. Alright, what's up everybody? Real Jonathan back with another video. And we're here with another video. This time we're changing it up. This time we're going to do a live stream.
MP got the job done tonight.
Here we go. There's no point of doing this. So, yep, here we go. We're gonna play like a couple of games maybe. So, yeah.
Be careful. These fans boo Santa,
here we
and you
go.
ain't no Santa.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's already get out to the field. Or the court.
True ballers.
I'm a little sick today. Sorry. But, yeah. Alright, let's go. What the heck was that shot? Alright. Ball, please. Thank you. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today. So, I don't know how long the stream's going to be today, but we'll see. Hopefully your day has been going really good. This is July 10th, I think, right? Let me just double check real quick. Yep, it is the 10th, 2025. And here we go. We're versing the 76.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yeah, here we go.
Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. This is Brian Anderson. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons.
We're just going to
down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Cunningham and Ivy work.
Maybe you've changed your roster significantly.
Here we go, we're walking
Maybe
in
you
tough.
have some guys who
Here we
didn't
go,
come in
we're
as
walking
ready
in
as they
tough.
could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
Let's go.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
We might do this tomorrow too.
MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. Here's Red Hot. Edwards pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Maxey surveys. Pass to McCain. Drummond to screen on Schroeder. Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Drummond passes to Grimes. Goes back up. A rebound by Stewart.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
That's the first.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
I don't know.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Council in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line.
Boom.
He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. The Pistons trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
I gotta get in there.
Here's Red Hot. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Come on.
They have no answer defensively inside.
9 points, 1 rebound.
Lowry outside. Pass to Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Come on, man.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
So,
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
All right, come on. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it.
It's both from the stripe. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
5 to shoot. Here's Red Hot.
Oh, make it. Make it.
No good from outside. The Sixers leading. Pass to McCain. Soft touch off the glass. McCain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Red Hot. Outside Hardaway. Here's Red Hot. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Really good footwork.
Here's McCain.
Outside a foul.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's ridiculous.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Edwards.
Come on, miss it, miss it, miss it.
And he can't hit the second.
Yes.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Maxey's got 15.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Here's Red Hot. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
Sim through again. It was tied. And we take the lead. Sweet. And that's the end of that's halftime.
And we're
up by
through the
1.
first half of play here in what's been a good one. Pistons ahead, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They don't have the 10 grand shot. That's okay though.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Check out the Pistons. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the third period. Oh, we got the player of the game so far at halftime. I saw that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so...
All right, send through this right now. Excuse me, guys.
MP, you're in. See if you can make it sweat a little, all right?
Go over. Philadelphia leading by 18. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's red hot in at the 1. Embiid a screen on Harris. Here's Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Got it.
17 points in the game.
And just so good at playing at high speed, Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Here's red hot. Gets the 3
to
fall.
There we go.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And here is Thompson. Red hot passes to Thompson. Here's red hot. Pass to Duren. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Right.
Duran's got 4 points this quarter.
They're almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow. Just wow.
Duran against Embiid. Duran with a steal. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. This one for 3. Shot's good by Red Hot.
There we go.
Red Hot's got 17.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Sixers lead by 12. Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Detroit. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Thompson passes to Red Hot. An easy 2 on the layup. Red Hot's got 19 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They've built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way.
All right. There we go.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the dedication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Joel Embiid. Lonnie Walker is out there with Edwards. Then there's Butler, and it's McCain in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Red Hot. Off target from outside.
Come on.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Come on.
Embiid against Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Red Hot. Now here's Stewart. Here's Red Hot. To the wing on the left. Schroeder passes to Red Hot. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Red Hot's got 21.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight?
I left them wide open.
Not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away.
Fires from deep. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Yes, yes.
Outside Maxey.
Maxey. Oh, why did I leave him open?
He's now 7 for 12.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Red Hot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
There we go.
Red Hot's got 16 in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Maxey finds Embiid. Duren with a rebound.
Yes, thank you.
Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pistons trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Six to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Red Hot. The shot's good.
Yeah, the buzzer beater for that.
Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
There you go, back to him. Back to Thompson. Thompson, back to me.
Red Hot.
Up. And that's good. Boom, back to 2 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
George for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Red Hot. And here is Thompson. Duren the screen. Thompson in the post. George defending.
If you go for that shot.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
That's not good.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
The Pistons on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Duren. He connects.
There we go. Tied.
Huge shot to tie it up.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets.
All right, we're doing good.
Play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's George. Nice D from Thompson. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here's Red Hot.
No, I missed that one. No.
Take the lead, but a miss. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Harris. Grimes. Money from deep.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball. It's all about getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
I sold.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
This isn't good. I sold. Sold the first game.
Until they foul intentionally.
They're in bonus now.
And he cannot get the first one to drop.
Missed the next one. Missed the next one. We're in contention if he misses it. Come on, miss it.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Detroit calls timeout.
Shoot.
They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Fires the 3.
Get in there.
And it's in.
Yes. Come on.
And that one brings them within 1.
Oh my God.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Oh my gosh, this is getting down to the wire. Down to the wire. Both have one more timeout left. But they have the ball. This is down to the wire.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
He has to miss one, and then somebody has to shoot up the
He hits the first one, and that'll put him
Alright,
up
he has
2.
to miss this next one. And then we need to shoot a 3.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff.
Somebody
here.
needs to shoot up a 3 and then put it in overtime.
Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Dang it, dude. Oh my. That sucks. I stepped over the line. Oh my.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year. Hey, it's just one loss.
Tough result. Now get over it. You circled this one on your calendar. You wanted it bad, and you lost. So what does that tell us? It tells us to get back on the horse and get it right next time. We're going to see plenty more teams led by top young players. Competing at this level is never easy and always worth it. You want to prove you're one of the best rookies in the league, right?
Of course, 100%.
Then fail better than them too. Don't make the same mistake twice. Learn from this, grow, and come back stronger.
I got you, Coach.
Why did I have to miss that last shot? Why did I step over the line? That could have been the winning shot. I messed it up for the team. I could have put it in overtime.
Crowd looks hot tonight.
That sucks.
Better come with it.
We're back in.
MP, let's turn it around right here.
Caesar City. Here we go. Second game of the video. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Walking out. Oh, I should have done more on my stats. Oh, that's not good. Can I do it quick? Nope, I already missed out. We'll do it the next game. Somebody reminds me. Oh, I got it. What happens if... What happens if I got the max? What? I don't understand.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Doris Burr, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and our special guest at the... And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
All right,
now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted
we got
around
it.
them.
All right, cool. Now it's time to sim through. Now we're down by 3. Down by 3. All right.
Detroit ends up going with the new group. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to McBride. Here's Brunson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Red Hot. Brunson covering. Here's Red Hot. He nails it.
There we go. We're tied.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Good on the three-point shot.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
Pass to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Red Hot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Tied again.
Red Hot's got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Brunson outside. Detroit with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Red Hot.
Come get it.
Back to Hardaway. To the right side. Shot clock at 5, and they take the lead. 9 points for Red Hot.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Pistons ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Robinson in at center. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. And that counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information, to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Dance game. It's the dance game. Oh yeah, bust the move.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new...
Bust the move. Bust the move. Uh, 43 to 36.
Different look here for Detroit. Right, Thompson comes in for Duran, and it's Red Hot in for Hardaway. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart comes in for Mitchell Robinson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride.
The next half of playing basketball.
1:02 left in the first half. Thompson surveying the floor. Left side Harris. Pass to Red Hot. Fires the three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
He missed it, though. That's good.
Harris, right side. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
1.7 seconds.
Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And so is Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the New York Knicks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And now let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
We dropped.
Looking at the Knicks, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
But is that enough for you guys? Okay. I guess it is. Okay.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the...
We're still winning by...
Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And it's Red Hot in for Cunningham. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Red Hot is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Duran in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
New York moving it around. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Thompson. Harris trying to get free. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Thompson,
rebounded by Hart.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
They get it back. The kick out to Towns. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Towns has got it back down to single digits for New York.
Get open, get open.
He's got 18. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Red Hot. Duran with it. Hardaway for 3.
There we go.
And
good
movement
with
ball.
0.2
Hardaway has got himself on the board
left.
with 3 there.
They won't get it off.
I like the strategy here. Continue to get the
there we
ball
go. We're
to
keeping
guys who
it.
can
We're
do
keeping
something
it
with
nice and
One thing we've learned in the NBA,
calm.
the game is never over, so you've got to continue
Keeping
to
it
score,
nice and
continue
steady,
to build your lead.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your
No one cares.
Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
You know, Greg, when the defense is lacking, Tom will definitely let you know about it.
He doesn't hold back, and his players respect him for it. He wants them to improve their effort.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And New York, looking at who they've got, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Payne, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Here's Holland. Basket good. Holland's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Hey.
The Knicks shooting for the game at 42%. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Schroeder. Detroit with the rebound.
I got the rebound.
They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Red Hot. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Going inside. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Payne. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. They are just killing them on the interior.
It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Holland. Takes a 3. Red hot, no good.
Come on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway, and it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne.
Watch outside.
Brunson right side. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Red Hot. Connects from three-point range. Red Hot's got 25 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And that one's good. Brunson.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
In the corner, it's Harris. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Knicks trail by 15. Outside, Towns. Brunson outside. Over Cunningham. Brunson with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Red Hot. Brunson covering. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Red Hot. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pistons.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Red Hot.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Thompson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Dadier. And it's off from three-point range. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Red Hot. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the...
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Brunson. Shot to stop the run.
No doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Right. Come on, come on. Oh.
Here's Red Hot. Fires away from outside.
Oh, we missed.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.
Make sure if you're not subscribed, make sure you are.
David Aldridge, and the
They
rest
go
of our
daily
terrific
awesome
crew,
videos.
this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for
Mostly daily,
watching.
but yeah.
See you later.
Make sure you like and subscribe if you guys enjoy watching this, and yeah.
Great win tonight, MP.
And with that,